What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be opening up the AKA launch pack to see if it's worth $25. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you're searching on YouTube for MUT24 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So the AKA promo launched for the first week, the first time in MUT24 earlier this afternoon. We did drop a video going over the entire promo, all of the sets, how to get these cards, all of the store offers, including how to play through solo challenges to earn AKA tokens and get one for free. Now, we're going to try out this AKA launch pack. You can actually buy it 2 times, and it has basically a 3-day expiration window, and it's going to contain the following. You get 184 plus, 580 pluses, and then 3 AKA tokens. So very similar to Ultimate Legends last year, where you can earn these tokens for free by playing through solos, and I believe it's 32 or 36 of them that you need to collect to get a free AKA card of your choice, and that's down the road too, right? So once you earn these tokens or enough tokens, whatever the overalls are at that point, and you open up that pack or redeem it for that set, you're going to get that overall, and these cards will likely go up to a 89, 90, maybe even 91 overall. But it looks like, and I don't know if this is going to happen every week, but it's happening this week, that you can earn these tokens also by opening up money offers. So no money spent players can get a free card. People who are spending money can get a little bit of a jump start on there, which I know can feel unfair to a lot of people. I totally understand it. We're going to open this up at least one time. You got the option to do it twice. It's $25 if you have EA Play, a little bit over that if you do not. And really the goal here, I mean, I want to get Deion Sanders and I want to get Jerry Rice. Those are the 2 cards I want. If we can manage to get an 87 overall out of that 84 plus slot, or even the 580 plus slots, that would be fantastic. But if not, I don't think these cards are going to be overly expensive, because there is also a $100 bundle, and in this bundle you get a fantasy pack that gives you 2 random 87 overalls, and you get to pick one of them. So I think that will keep prices on these cards, at least for the first few hours, maybe even the first day, at a reasonable cost. So it's not the end of the road for no money spent, guys. If you've been flipping cards, stacking coins and whatnot, grinding your field passes, you might be able to go out and buy one of these. And we're going to get 2 more each and every Monday through the duration of, I would say, the next 3 months or so. They didn't give us an end date. So let's go ahead and open this up. I think if the first pack is good, we maybe open up a second one. If it's not, that's where we stop. You guys let me know if this ends up being worth it. Animation is super fire. It gives us the tokens here first. I'm assuming the first 3. Okay, we got an 84. And here's the thing. So to build out these sets, you need 584 overall cards. 1 player specific, and then any of the other 4 can be any of the players. But I want to get Jerry Rice done. So the fact that I got his 84 is a W, because now we can get just any other 484s. We can search the auction house if we need to buy them for the cheaper cards, rather than, because I think Jerry's going to be highly sought after. His 84 could end up being more expensive than maybe Jerome Bettis or one of the other players. So I say all that to say this is definitely a W. Again, love the pack animation here. It does take a little bit of time to kind of go through, but it still looks pretty clean, and of course you can always skip through it. So we got our 3 tokens, we got our 84 that was guaranteed, and we got 4 more slots left that likely will be 80s. But if we can get anything above that, then that means it was a W at the end of the day. So far, we're striking out. This looks like a different animation, and we got ourselves an 87 overall Leonard Williams. Not the card that I wanted, but the fact that we got an 87 is a big W, and I like that the animation was different. Kind of threw me off there. So I don't know what this card is selling for right now, but best believe I'm going to be selling it a little over 300K there. We will certainly be using our funds that we get back from selling this card to go out and get Jerry Rice or Deion Sanders. I really want them both, so I'm sure that's what we're going to do. I think that was good enough. They got me there. Because I got an 87 out of it, I think that was good enough for me to open up another one here. So let's go ahead and do it. I am going to stay away away from the $100 bundle on this promo. I like these like kind of mini offers. For the most part this year, I'm going to stay away from the really, really big bundles unless they have a tremendous topper. But let's see if we can get another full 87. We now know what that animation looks like. Our next 84 is Jameis Winston. It would have been so much better if that happened to be Deion Sanders. Then we would have the 84 for Jerry Rice and for Deion, and then we could just collect any other 84s, but that's okay. So we got 84 and 80, another 84, another Jerry Rice, so that's definitely helpful there. There is our AKA token. I mean, we are now looking for that special animation, and every time that I do not see it, I'm getting a little sad inside. Our 3 tokens are out of the way. I think we have 3 more slots within this pack. At least give me one more 84. That's what I'm asking for. Last time, can we walk it off with an 87? We cannot, and we don't get an 84 either. So now we have a handful of 80s, handful of 84s, the Leonard Williams for us to sell. I mean, it's tough to say. Obviously, the pack that gave us the 87 was worth it. That pack that did not, probably not worth it at the end of the day. So it is going to be luck dependent. At the end of the day, I'm a content creator, so these are tax write-offs for me. I'm just going to be upfront with you guys. Don't feel the rush or the urge or the need to spend money on promos this early in the year, mainly because we're at 87 overalls right now. Campus Heroes coming out this upcoming Thursday. There is a good chance that we could see cards bump up to an 80 over 88 overall. I don't know that for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. The point here is that don't feel like you have to have the best team right now in August. There's 6, 7, 8 months left of content. The cards are only going to get better. I want these 2 cards for content to build videos on them, to get gameplay videos out there. So that's why I'm opening them up. But I'm going to stay away from the $100 bundle. I do want to head on over to the auction house and kind of get an idea, though, of what these cards are looking like price-wise right now. Because if they're not overly expensive, I might just like buy Deion Sanders right now and then, do whatever I need to do to complete the Jerry Rice set and just kind of go from there. And with that topper that guarantees everybody who opens it an 87 overall, I don't think these are going to be overly expensive. Now, of course, there's no auction house filter in here, so let's do it this way. We'll go 49ers, 86, 87, and then we'll have to go type wide receiver. I think that'll pretty much narrow it down to Jerry Rice unless there's somebody that I'm forgetting. And his card's about 690K, so that's definitely a lot more than Leonard Williams, of course. Let's go ahead and see what Deion Sanders is running for. I'm going to guess him and Jerry will probably be right around the same price point. Deion's actually a little bit cheaper, so that's not too bad. I would say Jerome Bettis might be the third, highly sought-after card out of this promo. He's all the way down to about 410K, so that's not bad either. Let's go ahead and check Jameis Winston. Curious to see where he lands. Warren Moon, definitely the better quarterback of the 2, but the card isn't terrible. He just doesn't get a lot of abilities. Jameis Winston, that is. So his card's well under 300,000 coins. We saw what Leonard Williams was. I know there's one more. Am I forgetting? Oh yeah, Bobby Wagner. Let's see what Bobby Wagner's price is. I can't imagine he is too much either, though the Seahawks do have the best theme team in the game right now. Jerry Rice is on that theme team. Yeah, Bobby Wagner's under 300K there. So, as expected, Deion and Jerry, the 2 highly sought after cards. I think what I'm going to end up doing is buying Deion Sanders and then building out the Jerry Rice, and we have those coins that are going to come back to us when we sell Leonard Williams. There's actually not a ton of his cards up here, and he's a little bit more than some of the other cards. I'm kind of surprised at that. So, let me go ahead and try to sell this now. I'm gonna list it for like 320K and see if somebody buys it. That would get us a little under 300,000 coins back. Actually, I lied. People are buying it for like 350. So let's go ahead and put it up for 340. We're gonna undercut a little bit, but I think that would be a pretty good return. I don't think many people are gonna want this card. I didn't think it was that good. We already have 3/5 of what we need to get the Jerry Rice set done there. I'll tell you this though, and this is kind of, big brain thinking, if you will. I'm going to use the 184 Jerry that we need. We'll put the Jameis Winston into this set, but there's also a good chance that I could sell this 84 Jerry Rice and get a Jameis Winston or a Leonard Williams or one of these non-Jerry Rice or Deion Sanders 84s for a little bit cheaper. So Jerry's 84 is going for 120K. I feel pretty confident. Let's go ahead and check another one that the other guys are going to be well under this. And I'm actually completely wrong here. Like Bobby Wagner's 120K. I checked Leonard Williams. We'll check him again. but he was like 110, 120k as well. There's one for 116. So these cards are actually going for a lot more than I thought, and I thought maybe Jerry Rice would be outpricing the others because people specifically need him. Jameis Winston, 123k. So I'm gonna wait a second here before I complete the set. I just feel like those cards are gonna drop down in price at the end of the day. We'll go ahead and put the other 84 Jerry that we have in here. We need 2 more, so that would cost me, we'll just say roughly about 240k, maybe a little bit less if I wanted to go out and buy these other 2 84s. But there's also a set that you can put in a bunch of 80s to get an 84, and I believe we have a handful of 80s as well from that topper, and yes, we do. So we're going to trade all these 80s in, and that should give us one more 84 of our choice. Gives us some field pass progress as well. You don't really get much for the field pass rewards for AKA, but you know, if you're doing any sets like I am here, it's certainly worth it, and it doesn't really matter which 84 we take here, but at the end of the day, now we know that we only need 1 more to go ahead and complete the Jerry Rice set, and he will certainly be on our squad once we do that. And if I really want to, and I may think about doing this, I'd have to break down the math. We're not going to do it in this video, but you can take 3 78 and 79s to build an 80, and you need 8 80s to build an 84. So because I'm good at math, I would need 24 78 or 79 overall cards, and it doesn't look like I'm even close to that. I thought I had a lot more, but I do have a binder full of a lot of gold stuff. So I mean, another thing that I could do is roll the golds all the way up to 78 79s through exchange sets, and then build 80s, and then take the 80s to build 1 more 84. That's going to be the long, tedious way around it, but we will have Jerry Rice on the squad very, very soon, and hopefully you guys can see some gameplay over on my gameplay channel with these cards, likely tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. We'll link the gameplay channel down below in the comment section as a pinned comment. So is the pack worth $25? The first time it was, the second time it wasn't. It's up to you guys, but again, just don't feel pressure. Don't feel like you have to spend money this early in the game. Cards are only going to get better. We got Ultimate Kickoff on the way, Team of the Week, of course. Once we get into November, we got the Thanksgiving promo, October, Most Feared. You know, there's just going to be a lot to come, but we're going to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger, and I'm out. Peace.